Okay, so this is the Slug Home Nebula, so maybe now I'll get something instead of a Slug-controlled nebula. Slug Vessel, you're picking the wrong place to fight. So now I'm gonna have to use ion stuff to break through. So I'm still just rolling with my pike beam. We'll see how these things do. Actually breaking this stuff down. Simply. So they're not. See, that's the problem. Is that they can stealth and recover from the ion damage. Right now it doesn't look like I'm under a lot of a threat. Just need you to hit. You really don't seem to want to. So I think we are at an impasse. Oh, son of a crap eater. Don't recover, don't recover. There we go. Finally. I'll use the bomb anyway. So now I'm just, since they can't hurt me, I'm just keeping these two systems pinned down as best I can, since their piloting no longer exists. Hey, we will let you live. Alright, yes, Slug Home Nebula. We don't want the weapon, we want information. And we get a quest marker on our map. Okay, so I know where we are going straight to. And that's right here. So I'm not going to play around, I really do want to unlock this. Because that's part of the fun. Okay, they don't actually cloak, and I don't want them ioning me all to holy hell, so... Which is exactly what they're gonna do. So beware. Maybe I should start saving up for a cloaking system. Now the better part of this is that I can just kill them. I don't have to worry about little things like, is that my bomb or theirs? That's their bomb. That's probably a fire bomb. So let's... I don't know if this is going to do any good. No. That's why you don't want to miss. See, they got all their stuff back. So if I can just pin these things down. Oh, that's right, they took out my air, so there's a little bit more urgency. So we get our oxygen system back. Hooray! Rounds 43 scrap. And like I said, I just gotta get up there. I can probably afford to go to the store. Do I have anything to sell? No, not at this point. So there's not many weapons I can get for that price. There's probably another store somewhere towards the end of this. And this is the Slug Home Nebula. They certainly need to put more nebula in it. Okay. May have to send the Slug World. Okay. So hopefully Big Nasty Missile doesn't do a lot to me. So it looks like they have more stuff in shields. Oh, I guess what I could have used that store for is fuel. Now the one real downer, I guess you could say, is that I actually have no way to not destroy the encounter ship that I'd be fighting. As a waste of map. And I don't know, maybe I can asphyxiate him or something, but the deal is that I gotta sort of get the fight on time, or beat him before, pretty much beat him before they can jump away. So unless I can do something like make them suffocate, we'll probably be able to make it back to that store. Or we can just, I don't know. I just don't like the fact that there's a chance if I blow up the ship. Which probably means I should go to a store and see if I can get a teleporter real quick. Because I was just thinking that, and I was like, I don't want to jump anyway. So if I can get a teleporter, I can just drop a few rock crew on there and send somebody over to do some cursory or at least it didn't hit me either. Just once. That's all I need. There we go. Fire. Did I not heal my guys the last time that happened? Some random crap like that. Go. Blow them up. Alright. Just need one more good shot. I really don't want to get bombed here. Come on, don't bomb my weapons room, thank you. So get all y'all in there. So 1, 2. I should be able to make it to that quest marker, and so far my crew hasn't been super in danger, but it'll be worth it if I can actually get a transporter, because that'll ensure unless I can't kill the thing in time, which I guess is the other fear. So that's a waste of a few jumps. But I can at least visit both stores and get some fuel too, all else fails. So, crew teleporter. That's exactly what I needed. That's exactly what I needed to get. Attack the ship, why not? Like I said, I can send a few rock guys in, because everyone else is squishy or just straight up weak. There we go. might not get boarded. I'm not going to accept that weak pathetic surrender, even if that means... Oh no, their weapons are all ioned and downed. So, they're not jumping out of here either. Okay. I guess the other question is, I might not be able to make that jump. So, at the risk of facing the rebel fleet there, I'm gonna try and play it safe. No, we're good. We're totally good. I mean, except for small details like, hey, what are you gonna do about actually hurting the ship? But let's see what happens. Okay, so charge them before they escape, or try and tail them without being noticed. Yeah, see, this is different. It's open space, but it's a nebula area. And then, because I have improved sensors, if I had a slug crew member, this could work too. Try to maintain locked ships from a distance. You overclock your sensors, trying to get them to function in the clouds. They work just enough to let you keep tabs in the general position after time of the assault ship. Most of the escort jumps away the platform. Take the opportunity to move in to attack. The only ship left near the cruiser, an interceptor. This should be easy. Power up its FTL drive to escape. They must be linked. Don't let them get away. They have a crap ton of ion stuff. So we are going to see if we can really delay them. So if I can take out power to the pilot's room, I guess it's going to have to be... delayed, there we go. So probably one more of those, just for good measure. And then I can send my crew in there. Okay, so they got one guy in there. Let's cut off the pike beam. Cut off the ion bomb. Send G2 to our transporter. See our pilot, our former pilot's now in another place. So, slowest crew ever. Get in there. That's it, that's all we gotta do. Just keep them pinned down and keep them from repairing and keep them from ouching me. And I don't know why it's ioning that when they can't repair it. As I've said a multitude of times during these recordings, I'm not the perfectest player ever. But I did unlock a slug cruiser. The escort destroyed. You take a look at your impressive prize. Your mission is too pressing to take a test flight, so you rig the computer, guide the ship back to the main Federation hangar, magically, somehow. And I get a shield charge booster. Which is something I've never actually had, so I'm curious to see how it performs. It's one of those augmentations like, oh, it seems good. I mean, improved weapon recharge is good. So, good job, Swamps. You actually got some decent piloting experience. And then we're just going to go back to the status quo, put my 2 people there. Junpeg's my awesome pilot. Criminy, you're going to be getting even better with shields. So hey, I got at least one unlock out of this. It's not terrible. So I guess now, with this being my situation, it's time to save for a cloaking thingy. It's always a trap with you guys. Every time. But I guess if I really wanted to, I mean, Swamps is already maxed out on weapons. And John has some experience. You know, I could just split back to what I was doing before. So your Swamps, put you on the pilot seat. John, you stay here, and Cussy, go to Shields. And we can just do the boarding party thing. Except now we need our pike beam to be charging, we need all of our energy going where it needs to go. So this place has a lot of missiles. And that missile's probably going to bust my shield. Swing and miss. But they hit me. Oh boy, did they hit me good. And this is where I don't have a great weapon, and somehow 40% dodge is turned into 0% dodge. So maybe that'll change in a second. Yeah, I need the fuel, but that missile's gonna... Oh, it missed. Thank you. Alright, so I have stuff that's on fire in the sensor room, and I have no door control. So gotta fix that first. At least a little bit for the worse. Doesn't seem like anywhere else is burning. So that's why I need cloaking, so I can dodge all that stuff. I need some other weapons. Something I can actually hurt some people with. Just wait for the air to restore itself. Sure looks good to me. So, Cassie, you took damage, go fix yourself. Those rock people were here really loudly. And I thought I turned down all the effects and everything. Hopefully you all can hear me a little better. So, 105. Let's go to the store. Just not there yet. So close. It's so far. Next second. So we'll hold on to that. So cloaking is going to do us a lot more good. And like I said, even if I don't win with this, at least I unlock something. At least I haven't had a you track a distress beacon with difficulty of one of the 11 moons of a hidden planet in the nebula. 11 moons. Let's investigate. I'll join your crew, see if you can answer how many moons are in orbit here. 11. That is correct. You surprised me. Human, is it? No, there's no humans on this ship once. And we now have a Slug crew member. Hooray! So we're going to have Slug on shields, and we're going to put some power back in here, since our shield person, who was a shield person for one battle, actually got practically no experience. And that's probably the best room. You can have a Slug member in on this boat, because now I can see everything around there. well, at least I'm not short on ion blasts. Next sector, Zoltan or Rebel. I'm gonna have to go with Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. It could be Rock or Manted Homeworlds. Really don't feel like busting through Zoltan shields. I want that to be an advantage for me. So I'd rather go over here. Straight into a nebula. Probably straight into an ion storm. Yep. Okay. Manually search the wreckage for stuff. Hooray, stuff. I'll have to bring my power back up in a second. And we have intruders. So you can just... I'll go ahead and try to funnel them into the med bay, and I got another engine guy. But this is probably going to be my last encounter for this session. So we'll take these guys out and call it a day. So if y'all really want to have no air and blow up my stuff, please don't blow up my oxygen. Thank you. Okay, they're probably about to suffocate. So they're going to be in for a nice, pleasant surprise. I may take out my transporter. Oh, it helps if that door shuts behind them and gives them more time. That's probably true. So you're dead. And I should probably turn my oxygen back on. There we go. So they're going to suffocate any second. Why are you trying to run to the oxygen? I don't understand that. Alright, so swamps. Another super cool pilot guy. We'll have this NG on repair duty. Trico can get back over here. And that's pretty much going to be it for tonight. So our next goals are going to be to upgrade my weapons, because this is going to start not cutting it very soon. And or we can start doing a little bit more fun with boarding, even though the rest of my crew on here is squishy except for the slug. And I really want cloaking to avoid missiles. Cloaking and transport is a good combo, especially with this many weapon slots. But we're only in Sector 6, there's still some time. The scrap's starting to rain in, as you see. We've already been able to improve our ship a lot, so we're kind of at the mercy of what the stores give us. But I'm going to cut this, and I will see you next time. A bunch of little beeping anytime I step back in. So just to update on the Pyre, we have a lot of good things going for the ship. The problem is our weapons, other than the ion bomb, which is great, are really just kind of stuff that we've had for a long time. Haven't gotten any suitable upgrades, and I'd love to sort of prioritize that going forward. So we are currently in Sector 6, Rebel Sector. I'm not seeing any storage yet, and what I'm inclined to do, since I have 2 rock crew members here, it'd be hilarious to get a firebomb, but I don't think that's happening. I'm going to upgrade my teleporter, just to get them in and out faster, because that tends to help smooth things along. So we got 65 scrap, that should be enough to do something if a store comes up. So, Rebel ship, you're going to get attacked. With my slug crew member, I can see pretty much what's going on that ship. Right now we're going to power down our transporter because I can power that up a little later. So let's see here. I want to blast those. If possible, I really want to blast those lasers down. But of course I'm not going to be able to do that. So we're just going to have to ion bomb their shields, I think. And I'm not auto-firing right now, which I was doing, I think, before the last save. So, Pike Beam, time to do your thing. Except, I want to actually hit the rooms. Okay, so we got some... I got some mortars. Get to take care of them before... And they're really going for my teleporter first. That's not going to end well for them. So their weapons are down. I can just get them, keep those shields down. Good, and I'm going to take a quick pause break just to make sure things are okay around the house before I continue. Alright, so we want to stop pike beaming right now. Once these borders are taken care of, I can see if I can take out their med bay. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and try it. Med bay my guys. Just to see if that's a viable option. Good, that's what I wanted to see. And the reason I wanted to do that was so that, first off, we're going to pike beam everything that's coming in here. As soon as they're done teleporting, there we go. That way I can try and put a little more hurt on them. I'm not taking that surrender. In fact, we're going to do you one better and see if we can ion the crap out of your med bay. Which I think we just managed to disable. So, it would help if I didn't send my guys into an airless transporter room, but let's see here. So there's no oxygen on that boat right now. I might actually get these guys to suffocate. So there's only one guy left. And I just wasted a bomb. But if that prevents me from taking damage, that's good. So I'm gonna be able to get 43 scrap and a prisoner who joins my crew. Okay. So the question now is there anyone I want to dismiss? Remedy has good shield skills. Ooh, I wish I could see what my crew layout was right now. So who do I have on shields? I have my slug guy. Yes, Aisha, I don't really need you. So let's get you all out of here, because now there is no air. Because I just had that NG in my scan room waiting. So now what we're going to do is sort of keep flexible with our boarding crews here. off for now. Let's see here, Jinpeg, you're a good pilot. You're also going to be a good fighter. We'll put our slug back in the shield room, sure. Gives us the most visibility, I liked that before. So there's a store, and I bet that's a store that has either cloaking or weapon. Cloaking would be fantastic. I'm going to try and get all the scrap that I can here. So I don't want to get droned, and I don't want to get ioned too badly. That both's about to happen. So actually, ion bomb their drone control, I think. And miss. On shields. Apparently rock people don't look like they're doing a lot when they're manning shields. Okay, come on. And this is where I don't have the firepower I need. Of course I have a level 2 transport, so I guess I could go onto the ship. Oh, gross. Non-bomb hit, thank you. So now that nothing's gonna miss. See if we can stop using bombs. So you can beam drone me all you want. Like I said, I don't like that I'm using this many bombs. That's why I want a better weapon to support what I'm doing. You just gotta hit one more time. Slowly but surely. I really like the pike beam, but 2 little ion blasts are a little slow. But for only having 5 weapon power this far, I'm doing good. 37 scrap and 22 more. So that's good. Let's see if we can hit a few more before we go back up there. Lock on the life signs. And we get Stelly, who's immediately going to get kicked back out into the nebula. Sorry, bro. But, first off, I'm dumb for leaving my transport on instead of putting my engine up. And if you all have critique of my play, you're welcome to leave them in the comments. I'm happy to play and learn. There is a ton of AI drones here. This one does not have shields, it instead has a cloak. And unfortunately a missile. So I know we're taking out first. And to be honest, if I could take down their missile launcher, I just want to keep them from cloaking immediately. So that's not. See if I can get that shot off. So this one has no shield, so it's not as big of a threat. It'd be nice if my weapons could charge while they were cloaked. I forget what that alternate is. Dodge the missile, good. Good. Just gotta get it one more time. With a tiny beam weapon like that, that's where it's smart to just take that out. Okay, I gotta check that. I'm back. That's the fun part about... Well, there's 48 scrap, 3 fuel, 2 missiles, so that's a pretty good kill. Very timely, actually. That's the fun part about sort of gaming as an adult with a kid, is that you gotta stop sometimes. Once upon a time I'd play World of Warcraft for maybe 20 hours in one go. I like the small bomb. I like the small bomb a lot. But with the ion bomb, and I don't need an ion blast, I already have an ion blast. So here, do I want to go for drone control then? Is that what I need? That takes up a lot of stuff. Let's just start with cloaking. There's always a possibility I'll find another store. Always a possibility. But since my ship is in this shape, we are going to go ahead and up our cloaking at least a little bit. Gotta save some scrap in case something good comes along. I mean, this is where I could use a nice rainbow event that gives me something. So I have an anti-personnel drone and a bunch of lovely stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and take my cloaking energy. See if I can take down their shields. I really want to take out their drone bay if I can. So, cloak that missile. So I have 102% dodge chance. Good. Let's see what I can do without. Actually, if I can pike beam again, it's probably going to behoove me to go like this. If I can manage it. So one missile that I hope doesn't hit me. That's not a bad surrender, but I'm not going to take it. However, my cloaking is going to catch on fire. Lovely. But since I got that shot in, let's go ahead and go for our friend boarding crew. Right here. So that fire is not supposed to be spreading right now. So I'm going to get you all the heck out of here. Oh well, overkilling the drum. We're not going to take a risk, we're going to get you out here. And Slugs are going to go repair in just a minute. Don't really need the shield power right now either. Whew, that was very close to a hit to my crew. So I think they healed up completely. I think I'm about to get missiled again. So let's get cute. Let's target these two rooms. now we need that. That hit me. That sucks. So go repair that. I've taken a lot of damage just for the sake of boarding. Okay, there's one guy left. There we go, one missile. Was that worth it for that much damage to my hull? I don't know. I honestly can't say. But I did it, and I'm gonna have to live with it. Would have been better if maybe my cloaking hadn't been shot out from under me. So, we'll see what we can get at this store. Worst case scenario, we just get some repairs and some fuel. Looks like that's what we're getting. Let's see, our drone recovery arm. And drone control. I can afford that. Just gonna need those missiles, apparently. I'm gonna go without long-range scanners. See, no mystery third store that appears. Nope. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a little more energy just so we can dump in this much. We'll keep our slug here for a more central repair location. So what's our distress beacon, friend? Fire suppression system. Send your rock crew member in. Long-range scanners. Good thing I didn't buy them. Because now I'm going to get them anyway. So I got a few jumps. Can play the game a little bit. Okay, another drone boat with some nasty weaponry. I should probably actually cloak now. It'd be really nice to get stealth weapons here. Oh god, these guys can dodge all to hell. So we are going to go to plan B, which is to port my crew member onto the piloting section where there's no air. And to get them back out before they can suffocate. Before they can suffocate. How much do you have left, Elizabeth? 5 health? Sure. Now I just have to make sure I don't get hit by anything. Like the oxygen. So pike beam has probably been ready for a while. So I'm going to need a level 2 med bay probably. I need to take advantage of my cloak too. It's just a matter of getting my head back in the game. And should probably give my ship oxygen too. So it's nice to see that with a level 2 transport I can actually get my crew out in time. It's just a really close call. But I think I did reasonably well there. I get some fuel and some missiles. So what's the beacon there? Nearby sun. So I got some jumps I can play with over here. Anti-ship beam drone. Well, those are fun, but I gotta tear down some shields first. Okay, 2 fuel for 3 drone parts. I actually kind of need the fuel But I do have 2 safe jumps before our next thing. Orbiting ships turn back and forth that may be a more recently liberated planet, so that doesn't do me any good. But I explored a lot of beacons. I'm already back down to 6 fuel, so we're moving. And I'm not selling my missiles for scrap. I'm not wanting for scrap. In fact, if I don't get a store soon, I'm really saving up for weapons. We're going to do the rock homeworlds, see if we can unlock a rock ship. That's, like I said, we're shooting for whatever unlocks we can get right now. Anything is gravy.